Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm here in Byron Bay with Michaela. Michaela is head of creative in all the brands that I own.
Just everything.
She does all the things. We are bunking together. We are at the NH retreat in Byron Bay. Oh my god guys, it is stunning here. Let me quickly show you. It's like an estate farm situation. Look at the rolling hills. Look at that. And so we're in this cute little cabin. It's giving camp, but like bougie camp.
It's bougie camp.
Doing a mind and body retreat. We have some amazing guest speakers coming in. We are working out every day, eating the most wholesome foods by Sage, who I'll introduce you all to. Last night we just had like a welcome dinner. It was delicious. Then we did this incredible session with Levi, who I'll introduce you to. It was like eye gazing. So you're eye gazing with a stranger, you're hugging a stranger, and then you also told a stranger your deepest secret. And it was like all about basically just getting super vulnerable. Me and Mick were together, so look.
Yeah, I had to hug Cooper for 3 minutes.
It's like it was weird. I know, I forgot that, like, we probably should have been like with other people, but I was with a lot of other people.
Fine.
It was, you're like, but it was, oh my god, it was incredible. I felt like quite emotional doing it. Did you feel emotional?
Yeah, definitely. And because a lot of the people around me were getting emotional, which then makes you feel emotional.
Yeah, I could see like tears in the eyes and all that sort of thing. So incredible first day. And then, well, it was like first afternoon. Today is the first day. So I will bring you along. We'll do a quick room tour. So we've got a cute little kitchen, table, TV, outside area. Just like surrounded by the most amazing spots. The rooms are a bit of a mess because we've slept in them, but cute little room. And Cooper is sleeping in this room tonight, but I made Mick sleep with me because I was scared. Because we're literally in the wilderness, guys. Come on. Scary shit. And of course, before I get into the vlog, I do want to say a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Honestly, you guys know all my videos, so if you guys don't know what Squarespace is, basically they are a platform where you can host your website, you can get a domain, and you can set yourself up on the internet. So you can have a place on the internet that is fully yours. You guys know I say all the time about social media, you don't have any control over the algorithm. It can change at any time. So you could gain all these followers, but then like they don't see like your posts and your content. So very, very important to have a space on the internet to create an email list to capture all your, oh, that sun is bright, to capture all your community. So you have their emails so you can contact them. So you're not, you know, swayed by the algorithm. So I hosted my first website, got my domain through Squarespace. So I love them. They're so easy to use. You guys know I am not a tech galley and I could figure it out. I created a whole website. So very, very easy to use. And I would say Squarespace specifically, so amazing for digital downloads. I had my ebook. I'll put my ebook and like the website that I used here. And it was just like so easy. You didn't have to get like a plugin like you do with other platforms. And I love what Squarespace is doing right now is they're really focusing on that email list and making it really easy for you to collect emails, send emails out, which honestly I think is like probably the most important thing in business. Mick, would you say emails and email marketing is like one of the most important things in NH's business?
Absolutely. In any e-com business.
You gotta capture, you gotta build the email list, capture them, and nurture them.
Exactly. Nobody knows about your products unless you're gonna tell them about it, and email's the best place.
You've heard it here. So of course I do have a code for you. I'll chuck it on the screen. I'll put it in the description. But let's get into NH's Mind and Body Retreat. This is the NH team who is here. So you already said hello to Mick. Katie Girl, who is our social media manager, and Shan. I'm pretty sure, Shan, you've been on the tubes.
I have been on the tubes a couple times.
So marketing director Shan. So we are just preparing breakfast for the galleys. We're getting all the other meals catered, but we are doing our own breakfast. So, oh, this is like a little nourishment bowl happening. Some avocado, toast.
Bagels. We've got naked bakes in the oven.
Oh guys, this is NH's brand new product, Naked Bakes. Oh, I made these on the weekend with Ivy. So yummy.
So good.
She was like smashing it. And what are you guys most excited about for today?
Tough. Breath work.
Oh, breath work, yeah. With Levi tonight?
Yes, breath work with Levi tonight, especially with how powerful last night was.
Yeah.
Mine is either the breath work or the workout with Jamie.
Oh, I can't wait to see Jamie.
And also brekkie. I'm so hungry.
I know, I'm so... Look at you, bloody in the kitchen, cooking up the bites. And of course, we've got all NH goodies for everyone to try and test and all the things. And I think the galleys are all just going for walks. So we all just had brekkie. It was delicious. We had that beautiful breakfast board. And now we're getting into our first activity for the day, which is just intention journaling. I'll do a quick meditation and just really setting the intention, getting them to create a bit of an awareness about what they want to shift this weekend, how they want to feel, what they want to call in, all those things. And then we have some free time, and then we get into like more deeper stuff. It's going to be really nice for them just to have some time with their thoughts, hopefully. So when you can feel it and acknowledge it and let it come through you, that's it, it's done. But when we try and push it down, we don't want to acknowledge it, that's when it gets stored. And that's not what we want. In your body, close your eyes. So I just want you to take some breaths in and out through your mouth, or if you prefer, you can breathe out through your nose. Simply let it move through you. Everything that you've decided, everything that you are, has shaped you into who you are right now. Something that you could focus on and do and give back to yourself.
Think about your green zone as your recovery zone. When I'm in my green zone, all my hormones are nice and balanced. And in my green zone, I can handle everything. Most women have an imbalance in society today, have an imbalance. They might have high estrogen. Some have high estrogen, medium progesterone, but they have too much estrogen and progesterone.
Everybody get down and put it up to my feeling. Everybody get down.
Guys, this is Trina. How are you feeling after day one of the NH Mind Body Retreat?
Really good. Yeah, I recommend.
Don't! Why are you saying it sarcastically? Really good. How are you feeling after the breath work?
Lighter. Yeah. No, it's been really
Like
good.
a demon has been released.
There's a lot of lovely girls here, so it's really nice to meet everybody and
Everyone.
it's bizarre. Like we all met what day is it? We met Thursday, and it's like I've known them for a really long time, and yeah, everyone feels really comfortable, and yeah, it's been really good. Thanks.
Thanks, Trina. You're welcome.
I didn't think about my answer. It's cool to do something completely different and get out of your comfort zone.
And you had a good release last night?
Yes, it was a very different experience. It's like an out of body experience. But I feel lighter and I'm ready to do it again.
Hello guys, I thought I'd just do a bit of an update on the retreat. It's currently day 2. I can't really remember what you guys have seen, but basically yesterday started off with journaling. Then we had free time, and then Levi did that afternoon session all about nervous system regulation. So Levi is actually, he is a trauma and toxin coach who I have personally been working with, and so has Cooper for like over 12 months, and he's incredible. So we wanted to bring him in because he's really helped us regulate our nervous system, and he really believes that if you can, because you're always going to have challenges, you're always going to have things go wrong, you're always going to have obstacles. So if you can learn how to regulate your nervous system, it really is the greatest tool. Because if you think about it, when a challenge happens, if you are constantly in a triggered and reactive state where you're like, holy fuck, what the fuck am I gonna do? Of course this is happening to me. You're probably not gonna make the best decisions. But if you know how to regulate your nervous system, an obstacle or challenge happens and you're like, okay, this wasn't the plan. Regulate my nervous system via tapping, meditation, you know, all the tools we use. And then, okay, how am I going to make this decision from my higher self? And also he believes that, you know, a lot of disease and health issues come from us being in a constant flight or fight where we don't regulate our nervous system. So we're constantly anxious. We're constantly in this area where if you were in fight or flight, you're not digesting your food, you're not taking in nutrients, you're not getting great sleep. And these are all essential things to be a healthy human. So he really believes that it's like all, you know, disease and health issues come from basically stress management, not regulating your nervous system and being in the constant fight or flight. So he did a seminar with everyone and they loved it. He's incredible. Highly recommend you check out his work. Oh my God, last night we did a breath work that Levi facilitated. It was wild. Like you saw, wait, I'll put the footage in now. So obviously Levi is like a registered breathwork person, I don't know what they're called, but basically you do breath work to release trauma, to release stress in your body. And basically everyone, I think bar 3, had a release where basically you use the breath and you get into a state where you're in your subconscious, you're not your subconscious, and emotions come up and things that are stored in your body that would otherwise stay there and cause health issues or disease or those sorts of things. So it's a release technique to regulate your nervous system, and it was beautiful. As you could see, you know, a lot of girls were crying and screaming and releasing, and I asked a lot of them, like, you know, what was come up, and like a lot of them like didn't really know. It's like it's not like you see a scenario and then you're releasing that trauma, but it's like you just feel this energy, you just feel like crying, you just feel like screaming. It was incredible. I've done a lot of breath works. I've never seen it, never facilitated it, so wild. And all the girls today, like their step is lighter, the energy is lighter, I can like see it in their face. So that was unreal. Went for like 2.5 hours. It was wild. So it was so good. And then this morning I woke up, the girls did do a Pilates class, but I slept in because I was so zonked from the breath work, because we were going around and supporting people and, you know, holding their shoulders and saying let it out, let it go, and that was a really cool experience. So the girls did Pilates and then we had breakfast, went through an intention journaling session, and now we're back to go into an emotional release workshop with Levi and Cooper, and then we're doing a letting go ceremony tonight, and then I think we have another breath work tomorrow morning, and then that is the retreat done. But it's been incredible. Like I cannot stop smiling, and like these women, I don't know, like you would have seen Trina talk about, like, I've known them for 24 hours and I feel like I've known them forever. Like you're really getting straight in deep and everyone's leaning in, and I'm so proud. I feel so proud of them for doing that, and just like I feel so proud to facilitate something like this, because it just has been so extremely special. Just being surrounded by nature is just, oh, exactly what I need.
What we're going to do is hopefully learn a little bit about and do some actual releasing. So, you know, we're talking about cultivating and doing the management of how we release block stress, reprogramming it, really.
Public speaking. I know I come across really confident, but I'd like to get better at that and yeah, keep working on it and hopefully be the best I could be.
Woo. Last night, Coop, how are you feeling about the retreat?
I'm actually super exhausted. It's been a very emotional weekend, but amazing to see so many women be so vulnerable. So they all surrendered. They all
digging deep.
Yeah, they just went straight in, and I couldn't be more proud of the whole team. Like, it feels like our team. This stuff really gets me, and I'm just so intrigued with it, and I just love how everything works, and then working next to Levi as well, just to see real life
Transformations.
Yeah, the emotions coming up, like, it's so raw.
When we were actually organising this, it was Cooper's idea, and he said to Chantel, I want to do a retreat and I want to change lives. And then he kind of just like walked off. Do you feel like we've
changed lives?
Do you feel like we've changed lives?
Definitely. What do you reckon?
Yes. Oh my god. Well, that's the girls literally said it tonight. They're like, wow.
It was only, what is it, 2 nights?
Literally 2 nights. Wow. I think unless you're like actually, obviously I've been only able to show you like various bits, but until you're actually in the experience, and the energy and the connection, everything, it's been wild. It's been such like a safe space.
It really has.
We've been very intentional with how we show up and what the space is and all that sort of thing.
It just shows who we really are, and to be able to have that in our relationship and our team as well, because
yeah,
it all connects. Like, we're all in this connection, and we're able to spread that around as well. Like, I think, I don't know, and to see Levi as well, like,
well, that's even like
really
me
connected so well with us.
Like Katie and Mick and Chantel did the breath work, and like me and Cooper were like supporting them, like saying, like holding their heads and being like, let it out, let it go, and they're crying and they're releasing, and like to do that with your employees pretty like they
to feel safe, and
for them to feel safe enough to do that with us, I think, yeah, is a reflection. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
yeah, like
it's
reflection.
so special. And because yeah, Shan said she's done heaps of breath works, but this one, she finally had a release, and she says that it was because we were there, and she just felt so safe. And from an employee, like, yeah, that's
big.
Very
and
important.
Yeah, and then obviously I think the girls can see the relationships, and can see it, and can see that we're like, let's go deep, and they've surrendered, and it's so good.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
How are we all feeling? We're a bit tired. Tom's on the bacon. Tom, how are you feeling after the weekend?
Amazing.
Are you feeling lighter?
I'm so light.
Tina, how are you feeling after the weekend?
I am feeling great. I feel refreshed. I actually feel like a different person, and I am so grateful to be here, and I am so grateful to have met Georgie and Cooper.
Trina, how are you feeling?
Really good.
Why do you change when you're on camera? How are you feeling, my love?
Feeling really, really good. Very light, and just like, I didn't know I needed to release what I had to release. So yeah, feeling very grateful.
You did an amazing release.
I did.
Yeah.
We just did our very last journaling session. Guys, the breath work this morning, I did it myself. Insane. Like, I was screaming, crying, probably the loudest in the room, but I just like, I needed a release, like I needed to let it out, and I had the most incredible experience. I literally saw, I'm gonna get emotional thinking about it, this like photo of me when I was younger. It was like younger me, and she was like, she's like, why don't you accept all parts of me? Like, why do you disown me sometimes? Why do you not let me, why do you not let me feel safe? Because you're trying to please other people. Like, just like really hard hitting things of maybe how I treat myself, maybe how I do life, and like my inner child, how they go, how she goes and she feels unseen. She feels unloved. She feels not worthy because of how I move through life. And also I've done a lot of work on this, but it was so hard hitting. And then she was like, how you treat me and how much space you have for me and how much love you give for me and how safe I feel is the exact same that you will be able to give to Ivy. It was like, if I can't make my inner child feel safe, how am I meant to make my daughter feel safe? And I feel that because I just feel it. And fuck, it was incredible. Just smacked that out in the morning. We had breakfast and then we're packing up. We did some laughs journaling. We're kind of like a little bit running late, so we're getting kicked out, so I gotta like wrap this up. But the most incredible 3 days. Like, I did not expect this retreat to be as fucking impactful and incredible. The group of people, like, the universe sent them. They were all meant to be here. They all worked through specific things, how they're feeling. So grateful, fuck, so grateful. This was incredible. I'm so glad we decided to do this. It's a bit random, but I just feel so grateful. And yeah, lots of learnings, life-changing. Like Cooper said last night, yeah, it was incredible. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad I got to take you in and you got an inside scoop of what it's like on a mind body retreat with Naked Harvest. But love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you have enjoyed. Bye.